Hey everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning in. My name is Austin Farnham and today I am here to review the half-curved, beautiful Rampone and Cazzani R1 Jazz Soprano. The Rampone and Cazzani brand, they have all the models. They have straight sopranos, they have these half-curved like so, and they have the full curved soprano, which looks more like the traditional saxophone that we know. The purpose of a half-curved soprano, in my opinion, place of being an alto player or a tenor player, it has more of the curvature and the positioning of what I would call a normal or traditional saxophone. And it also, I think, has a little bit more of a mellow kind of sound to it. It is almost straight, but that half curve, you can see it here in the bell, and then you can also see it here in the neck. And more importantly, to me, I love the half curve in the neck because this allows me, instead of playing straight out, to play a little bit more like I would as a tenor player. In terms of the key system, it feels almost alto-like. It's not really cramped. It's not way spread out, you know, like you would see on like a tenor maybe. But it was like, as a tenor player, this was very comfortable to just hop right on to this half curve and get to playing. If you've seen me review any other videos of saxophones that are silver, I'm just a sucker for silver saxophones. This saxophone has a silver plate, and underneath you have the Rampone and Cazzani signature alloy, which is a brass with a high level of copper. Great tone coming from that alloy, great resonance. They went to great lengths in order to find the proper mixture of brass and copper for these saxophones, and you can really tell from the first note. Has sort of that muted kind of patina look right out of the bag. This is a brand new horn, but it already has that look of a vintage horn, which I love. The Rampone and Cazzani brand is nothing new to the world. They are a small company despite being one of the first saxophone builders in the world because they're still doing it the old way. Everything is made by hand, engraved by hand, constructed by hand. Like, this is truly an Italian feat. It is a beautiful horn, but beautifully made with insane attention to detail. Listen to this, listen. It's like all you hear in this very sensitive microphone hanging above my head is just the keys hitting the metal. That's all it should be. There's no wiggly keys. There's no extra clinking and clanking. Like, this thing is built and set up ready to play, and I love that. It's crazy to me that some saxophone builders don't do that with a brand new horn. But this thing is just ready to go. So we've heard this instrument with a backing track, but I want to kind of strip that away so you can just hear the sound of the saxophone, and that's what we're going to listen to now. I was just really impressed with the key noise and the feel and how it was set up and just the overall build quality on this horn. But they also go beyond just the horn. This is a Rampone and Cazzani neck strap. I had to look at it for a second because it just catches your eye. So I think this is olive wood, which is beautiful. But the reason I want to showcase this strap right here is, one, that it's custom fit to the horn. So if you play on a fully curved soprano, you're going to get a smaller neck strap. Like, they size them out for the specific horn, which is really cool. But this olive wood piece right here, the way that it's shaped, it's so easy to just grab onto it, pull it down, pull it up, like quick adjustments. especially, you know, in those moments where you're playing live and like the setup is just not quite right, you know, like you just make really quick adjustments. This is my favorite case ever made on the planet of Earth by human beings. This one may not be made by human beings. I don't know, because it is gorgeous and it's actually functional. So soprano cases are small, right? Of course they are. It's for a soprano, but you still need to be able to fit all your stuff in there, all right? So they have great storage in these cases. Look at all that storage. They utilize the entire case on the side, so you can fit everything in there that you need. It has, if you take the straps out for the case, like the backpack straps out, like you have even more room. But even with that in there, like I have room for cork grease, reeds, mouthpiece, neck strap, cleaning supplies, like all of the things. So the inside of the case, super soft. And then on the bottom, you have this nice form fit for the half curve. It's not just a straight soprano case and they're just throwing a half curved in there. Like, it is specifically form fit for this instrument. This is 100% Italian leather, baby. I've got the buttons on there to protect it from getting scratched up. I've got the buttons on here. I've got 2 handles. Yeah, really nice setup. You have these clamps right here, which are really easy to utilize, and they lock, which is cool. I always spend a lot of time talking about the cases. It's a great case. So this is the R1 Jazz by Rampone and Cazzani. This half curve setup is really nice to play on with or without a neck strap. I love the ergonomics of this. The build quality is fantastic. The look is fantastic. And I love the warmth and the openness of the sound while having that control at any range in the horn. A lot of fun to play on and easy to play on too. You can find this exact horn at palinmusic.com or go play it for yourself at Palin Music Center. Check it out now. It's a great horn, and thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment below on the next saxophone you'd like to see me review, and make sure to check this Rampone and Cazzani out at palinmusic.com.